'cause I'd be gone, so gone, so gone, it's plain to see. And then it happens again. I got skeletons in. Hey, we are here with a good new friend, JiMi BoNeS.
Hi.
Hi. So, Mr. BoNeS.
Yes.
What's going on? We love celebrating skeletons in the closet. So, like, you seem like you have.
I have so many I can't quite get to them.
Yeah, but you're so tiny. So, like.
But still, there's just too many of them.
That's good. That's good. So
I
think of a good one.
Not a skeleton closet, but a skeleton room.
That's good.
It's a whole dedicated
we celebrate skeletons.
That's good.
We give gifts for people when they share.
Everything that I get, people give it to me with skulls on them.
Yeah, that's cool. We like skulls. Yeah, look.
Yeah, skulls are
good. We love them. So how do you guys know each other?
Actually, through Pete. That's all I hear is JiMi BoNeS, Pete Asner, who does
he got me on
birthday bash every year. He speaks very highly of JiMi BoNeS as an icon of musicians in New York City. So does Monty Millman from Little BoNeS.
So where'd you grow up?
I'm a military kid, so I was in Baltimore before here. Then I moved to New York in like late '87.
Okay.
So I've been here longer than
anywhere else.
Yeah. Not official New Yorker, but pretty good.
Yeah, so what? So Baltimore was most of your childhood?
No, that was just like maybe 8 or 10 years before that. Before that, California, South Carolina, Pennsylvania.
So like zigzagging?
Yeah, all over the place. Every 3 years. Yeah.
Oh.
So most of my real friends are here now.
Yeah, long term.
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
are you friends with any of the ones from all the other places?
I haven't seen them in millions and millions of years. Wouldn't know how to get in touch.
Not even on Facebook.
There's some Baltimore people, but
yeah, Baltimore, right?
Baltimore,
yeah. I know.
It's like a southern state that's.
Well, you know, I actually went to Maryland,
mm-hmm.
So like they are always saying we are south of the Mason-Dixon line. They like brag about it.
Yeah,
it always confused me.
Rednecky.
I would be like, wait a minute, you're proud of that?
John Waters is from there, so that's
I love John Waters,
yeah,
though. He's the best part of Baltimore.
Absolutely.
Except for people I know there. There are some.
There's a couple.
It's a cool little town. Yeah,
some
I
nice
like
people,
Baltimore.
but they're still a little behind time.
But they're kind of the north part of Maryland.
Yeah, it's
still southern?
It's okay.
Yeah. But New York, once you get here,
once you get here, forget it. I can't leave.
Exactly. Well,
every time I go anywhere else, it's like there's no one here.
Well, I feel like everywhere else is like a Hollywood set,
Except,
and then you come back here and it seems so normal.
Exactly. I feel safe when I get back
I do too. I get out of that subway after traveling, and I'm like,
back to the womb.
I know. I can relax now.
I know. I'm like, okay, I know where I'm at.
It relaxes me.
I can get food at 4 in the morning.
Anytime you want. It doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
So, what are you doing artistically?
I'm a musician, producer, songwriter, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
Playing about 30 different bands.
Which band did you play with last?
Right now I'm in like 5. So I played last year. I was touring with the growing Queen Bee.
Okay.
Who just married Bill Power.
Sure.
I'm playing with a band called Booger Sugar. It does the Hamptons. We're all out all summer. I play on Bleecker Street, a bunch of cover bands.
So you made some.
Little.
Yeah.
Maybe I can buy some of that Tish and Snooki wine.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
That's
Absolutely.
the Tish and Snooki wine.
There you go. Like my sisters.
Right.
Yeah, aw, that's nice. Did you ever dye your hair those colors?
Many times.
Yeah? What was the last one?
I think some sort of red.
Yeah, red is
Red
popular, right?
thing.
Oh, that's a nice one. Did you ever dye your hair?
It's dyed right now.
No, with Manic Panic.
No, yeah, this is Manic Panic Brunette. This is.
Oh, really?
This
is there straight man color?
This is black card.
Well, they have black and brown.
Yeah.
No, it's
I've
not.
messed up many a pillowcase with my
You have to have a stack of those.
yeah.
You said Manic Panic
shower
pillowcases.
Yeah, that would be a good idea, right?
There's just already a bunch of
I
colors.
think their color might leak less now. It's kind of like 2014.
It's still the
now.
same.
It's the same.
It's high maintenance, I know that, but I have had so many of their colors, and I love pretty much all of them.
Yeah, so it's good fun.
It's so much fun. I know. I love Manic Panic. But, so, all right. So, what band are you playing with next?
Next. Well, right now I'm touring with, or playing out in Hamptons a lot with this party band, Booger Sugar. Who does,
there you
know,
go.
a lot of, like
Hamptons.
disco and rock and roll, and then we just hang out at our friends' swimming pools and drink and stay
Nice.
up all night and paid. But most of the time right now, my wife and I have a production company. We're producing young artists.
Nice. And how young do you have to be?
Well, you have to be able to, come over, 13 maybe, I don't know, 10.
Oh, wow.
But a lot of them are like, teenagers up through 20.
Right.
The young girls who singer-songwriters. And
Yes.
Great.
we help them write the songs, turn it into something, produce them, we can shoot videos for them, and then
Wow.
the last girl I did over the winter just got signed to Beyonce's label.
Oh,
So
cool.
she's gone.
So she gets to ride in the elevator with Jay-Z and...
I guess so.
Oh, that's always a fun
Maybe I'll
thing.
get introduced to her.
Yeah, wow. I mean, everybody wants to ride in the elevator now, right?
Absolutely.
Mhm. So, all right, so signed to Jay-Z. Now, how old is she?
14.
Okay. So
Very
what's the
talented girl.
oldest you will take on?
It doesn't matter. I mean, if anybody wants to do anything, it's easy. But that age group these days seems to work best. I mean, once you're 25, you're too old in America.
Now, do you believe that?
No, I know.
They haven't gotten
But
press
I'm
rejection.
back
I
to
don't
the
believe
cha-ching
that.
sound.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
No, there's great.
And
great
how long
musicians.
would they expect these 14-year-olds to last? Like one season?
I don't know what they're thinking. They're just thinking, let's get paid.
Right.
But all these
I
kids
know.
are these days, I mean, most of the people that listen and buy MP3s are that age group.
Yes.
It's like, when's the last time, you listened to a new record or whatever?
Well, I have kids, so I kind of listen to new music.
Yeah, I mean, I know all the
every
Miley
day.
Cyrus songs, I know all that stuff.
So do I.
Katy Perry, I can play them all for you.
Yeah.
But if I want to listen to something, I'll listen to AC/DC or Zeppelin or
One of my
Green
kids right
Day, Foo
now.
Fighters, Ramones.
Yeah, one of my kids right now, all she's listening to is Bjork. So, like,
That's good
I've
stuff,
never
too.
actually heard the entire Bjork catalog, and now I have. And it's amazing. And my other kid babysits in Brooklyn, and guess whose kid goes to the same school? Bjork.
Oh, very
Exactly.
cool.
So my
She
one
said some
daughter is like,
interesting
was
stuff.
she there today? Oh my God. They're like, she's like, she had eye contact.
She
with
tries
me.
things, I like that.
She's really cool.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she's
I like her a
great. So, but I know all the Miley, and
Oh, of course.
yeah, Miley. What do you think of Miley? I love
She's
her.
fine. I don't like her new look too much.
Yeah,
I liked her better when she was looked more like a girl and a
Yeah.
young boy.
Yeah.
Being on a ball.
her little
Creepy.
rebellious
Yeah,
moment.
it's just creepy.
Yeah, you don't want to call
Yeah.
him Justin,
Yeah.
anything like that.
Oh yeah, do you know all those songs? Do you know Justin Bieber?
Not too much Justin Bieber. He's a little old now, right? I
What
do
is he,
some of the older
19?
ones. Never Say Never. And a few other ones.
Yeah, yeah.
We
yeah,
also
yeah.
teach foster kids up in the Bronx. So
Oh really?
my wife and I have a thing called, it was Gibson Kids Rock, now it's Haven Kids Rock. And we teach underprivileged and foster kids music once a week. Done it for the last 6 years.
You know, that's
That's
interesting
great.
because we work with a group called Guitars Not Guns, working
Okay.
also with inner city
Yeah,
kids.
it's
We
really
give
cool.
guitars and lessons. And
Right, it's not just for the rich kids,
no, it's not. It's I
It's,
mean-
it's nice to do. These little kids, they were just on, I think, the Today Show a couple weeks ago. And
nice.
WCBS before that, they just played at Little Kim's baby shower.
Aww.
Shower.
My daughter loves Little Kim.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's pretty funny.
Wow, that's awesome.
Lots of fun stuff with kids.
I know.
Teenagers.
Yeah, that's great. So, are you working with any newbies right now? Like,
We have this new girl named Molly Adele Brown. She's actually from Katona, but she's a country singer, new country. And we're on our 4th song. I'm working on it right now. I have to go and finish the drums tonight. And it's a really cool song. We just did 2. Actually brought MP3, but I don't think I gave it to you. So.
I could have played it with your picture.
Oh.
But how can people listen to it?
They will be up on her site. She's on Reverb Nation and on her Facebook page.
And what about
Molly Adele
your?
Brown.
And do you have stuff on your pages?
Yes, I have stuff on mine, Jimmy Bones Facebook page, Jimmy K Bones, and we also you can go to JonesBonesProductions.com.
And that's
on our
that's
website.
right in this area of New York City.
Right down the
Do
street.
you have
4th
live
Street.
drums there too?
No, we don't do live drums. We do a lot of program drums unless we need to do live drums.
Sure.
But most people don't these days.
Not that kind of stuff.
No, you get really good drum sounds. It takes a while. I'd rather have real drums, but then you go replace them anyway, so it's a difference.
Yeah.
What's the K for, Jim?
That's the first initial of my real last name.
Katona.
Secret. It's not Katona.
I know. But I mean, she's from Katona, so
Yeah,
maybe
it
that
works for me, whatever.
Yeah,
It works.
exactly. So it's maybe it's a skeleton.
Could be a
Yeah.
skeleton.
What's the K?
It's a secret.
Do you have
It's just for the
brothers and
IRS
sisters?
and the government
Yeah, paychecks. When you get the
only. Exactly.
yeah,
I
I know.
pay my taxes sometimes.
Exactly. What do you do?
Your uncle's name wasn't Murray, was it?
No.
Oh, Murray McKay.
Good.
Yeah, I heard of him.
She's so quick and cute, Ruth.
Oh, so I'm learning how to take a compliment. Thank you.
Hey,
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, but I still don't think, I mean, I don't know. I think the youth, you know, but you said you guys help them with their songwriting?
Well, they usually have
Do you
an
give
idea.
them experience of
course.
life in their songs?
Of course, and you make sure they can't just write like nonsense lyrics. It's like you have to,
Well, they
you have to believe what they say.
Yeah.
And their experiences are usually they broke up with their boyfriend or girlfriend.
Which is pretty...
That's it. That's the worst that's happened. But a couple of them have gone through some family tragedy, and
Right.
we try to say, tell your story. That's what people want to hear about.
Yeah.
You know, that gets them going. It's like, be a little more edgy with your lyrics. Don't be afraid to be honest.
It's kind of weird, though, that sometimes they write so deep, and you think it's about something so deep, and it can be something so different than you think, but the mood can break through.
It's all breakups.
Yeah.
It's all breakups.
Yeah.
Boyfriend problems.
Aww.
Especially with the teenage girls. Oh, God.
Wow, well, at least they're busy.
Just doing something.
Yeah.
They're all very pretty.
Oh, of course. Is that a prerequisite?
No.
Have you ever
It
had
helps.
It does help, right?
No, as long as they're interested, they have talent, and they want to do it for real, and aren't just doing it for like, it's something my parents want me to do. So if you want to do it, we'll help you out.
That's great. Good.
You don't want to do this stuff.
Yeah, I think the list will never end.
Oh, I don't think it will. Thank
No,
God.
exactly. That's great.
I can imagine the nicknames that teenage girls have for their ex-boyfriends when they text each other. You could do a whole
Yeah,
glossary.
they're usually texting while I'm recording guitar. So I'm like, what are you doing over there?
Yeah, that is
Put
what
the phone down.
they can't put the phone
They
down.
can't put the phone down.
No way. So let's get back to like a skeleton from your closet because it is National German Chocolate Cake Day, and we're gonna get you a drink of German chocolate cake.
A drink of German chocolate cake.
Liquid.
And
okay, I'll take it.
and you gotta share a skeleton with us.
A skeleton.
Something like your mother doesn't know.
How about we'll go to the wine bottle, champagne bottle thing. I was touring one time. I was just telling a friend of mine this story the other day. It's years back, but when I was touring in the late 80s, I had this thing where I had to be naked on the roof of every hotel we stayed at. I don't know why, I just did it. And so I'm naked on the roof, came back down, and I wanted to celebrate. So I opened up a bottle of champagne, drank some of it, poured it all over the place, and then I decided to see if I could break it on the ceiling using the springs from the bed. This was a mistake.
Where was this?
In a hotel room.
You don't remember
In
where?
Texas, I think.
Okay.
So I'm bouncing it. Boom. Didn't break. Boom. Didn't break. Boom.
Oh.
There went my two.
Oh, really?
So I'm standing there naked bleeding with a champagne bottle. And that's all you get.
Were you bloody?
Little.
Just a little.
But still having a good time.
Wow. Wow. Did you try it again?
No.
Never again.
No.
All right. You do have the first sip of our German chocolate cake.
Ooh,
It is National German Chocolate Cake Day.
Thank you.
Thank you, darling. And these will be shared for.
There's plenty more of that cake.
Oh, great. Thank you. So, did you try it?
Yeah.
Try it. Tastes good, right? Thank you, Otto.
Very yummy. Thank you.
Yeah,
Excellent.
So Ruth,
Exactly.
JiMi, and all
Yeah,
our
and
guests.
all
are
our
here
skeletons in
All
the
our
closet.
skeletons over there.
Yeah, we
today.
love skeletons.
And then?
So, what are you planning on doing for the summer? Anything exciting?
Spending a lot of time playing, going to the beach, and recording all
In the
summer.
Hamptons?
Hamptons, yeah, pretty much.
What's your favorite Hampton?
I like Montauk, actually.
Yeah,
Montauk's
it's pretty.
cool. And West Hampton's a lot of fun. The girl mother lives there. She has a little beach house on the bay. And that's pretty cool. And then the other guy was working
Molly, the one from Katona?
Yeah.
So she's from Katona and the Hamptons.
Yeah.
Hammerhead still out there?
That sounds
And
pretty nice for
And
you.
the guy who's managing the girl just got signed. He has a nice big place in East Hampton. We just went there to.
Oh yeah, my heart bleeds for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So summer's fun.
Yeah.
Winter I stay here and work all the time. And then summer I have a good time.
Good
And
for
I have to
you.
work.
Good for
What
you.
else do we-
So you're doing pretty good in your life.
Okay. Yeah,
Sounds
good
good.
time.
That sounds good.
He's working.
Yeah. Well, it is working.
Yeah, but fun.
Well, isn't that what work is supposed to be? That's what they tell you. So you're like
One
the
would
American dream.
Okay.
When you
I'll
were
buy it.
he is.
Fuck you,
It's
Rob.
like the American dream. So like when you were a little kid, did you say I want to grow up and do this?
When I was around maybe 12 or 13, yeah, I was like, oh, give this, rock star thing a shot. Kind of worked out.
It's working out?
Yeah, I got to tour with Blondie, Joe Jett, and
cool.
played on the Jonas Brothers records.
Nice. Good for you. Good for
A
you.
few things.
Well, they didn't play.
No, they weren't even called the Jonas Brothers yet. They were like, hi, can we stay and watch you play guitar? Bruce was like, no, that you have to go.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they sing?
They sung on it, yeah. Nice kids.
That's nice. Did you watch their reality show?
No.
Aw. Didn't they have one, Growing Up Jonas or something?
I don't know that.
Some crappy show on
Some
Disney.
show like that.
They're sweet little kids.
That's good.
Growing up now, they did well.
Now they're
Very
like
nice
parents,
kids.
I think.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It was a while ago.
What did you want to do?
I was just going to ask Peter if he had anything
Oh.
to say to.
Peter, you want to come up?
Come on up for a second, Peter.
Come on up, Pete.
Pete
Come on,
always
Peter.
has something to say.
You got me into this.
What's my line? Yeah.
A surgical question for the gentleman with the mysterious K for a middle initial.
I know what it stands for, but I'm not telling.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I appreciate someone who keeps someone else.
I might tell you a couple more of these drinks.
Ah.
I'm going to make
Bartender.
a lot with the couple
You want one,
Another
Peter?
round.
I think
All right,
we
well-
need to make sure this is working.
All right. Well, then we got to get a skeleton from your closet because that's the deal
You've got to
here.
earn it. That's
Yeah.
I have more skeletons than I care to talk
Just
about.
one. Just one.
One
One
bone.
good one.
Maybe when you're on tour with us.
Okay, that's very possible. Actually, I've spent the last 25 years driving this guy around and doing everything behind the scenes that needs to be done.
You didn't
Good for
drive
you.
naked, did you, while they were up on the roof?
He drove me here.
This is true.
So tell us the story. Like, what kind of trouble did you ever get arrested?
Well, I could say things about the back rooms at Hammerjacks, but this is probably a PG-rated show.
It depends. I mean, it's
show.
Not really. We
It's
say
not a
shit.
family show, that's for sure. But it's
Ah,
but it is on the internet, so you have to like know that what
Actually,
you're
this kind
saying.
of a family show. He's family, Roger's family.
Well, it's a
Yeah.
non-blood family show.
So you all have a
Not
Tish and
family
Snooki
show.
connection.
There
Fractured
you go.
family. It's
Yeah.
fractured
It's
family.
like you can't even be blood brother and sister with anyone anymore because you're afraid of people's blood. You remember, like in the day when you could like poke your finger and say we're blood relatives now?
Oh, yeah.
Now you can't do that. No, where's the plastic
See, I think I
glove?
might have even done that in my youth.
All right. So do you remember with who?
No.
All right. So
That would have been way back there.
did you ever get stopped when you were driving?
Oh, sure. I've hit the Canal Street roadblock several times.
And what happened?
Nothing. They
No.
looked at me and said, okay, you can go.
Did you ever have a breathalyzer?
No.
No, I heard that they make them now that you can have your own, so you can check it before. I heard that they're becoming popular in bars even.
Is it a phone
Yeah.
app?
It might be. It might be. I just read somewhere that.
That's what they need for phones to keep people for the late night calling. It's
Yeah.
a breathalyzer that won't let you call at night or text.
Yeah.
After 4 a.m.
Oh,
It's
like
your
don't
thing where-
drink and
Yeah,
drive.
it's like you go to text, you
Don't
have to breathe into it, your phone won't
Wait,
call.
it's like
Because
don't
how many
drink.
times do you wake up next day and go, oh, I texted that?
I know. Don't drink and text.
Whoops, don't drink and
Exactly.
text.
And don't text and drive. There you go.
Yeah.
Right. It's don't text and drive and don't drink and text.
Drinking, texting, driving, none of those together.
No. But we need a skeleton from your closet, Peter. Peter, what about a skeleton
Now
from
you're putting me
Joey?
on the spot.
What
and I
about with
can't
Joey?
remember.
Joey is our eternal angel.
Oh,
we
there was some
moved
good
here.
Joey
We
stories.
moved here on Joey's birthday to Otto's Shrunken Head. That's the first time we did Rew-who at Otto's. It's Joey. So he's our eternal angel.
All right,
So-
well, as you know, I am one of the hosts of the annual
Yeah.
Joey Ramone Birthday Bash for the Phoma benefit,
Yeah.
which one of our next guests, Andy Chernoff, plays every year. And John Holmstrom, who's not here yet, co-hosts with me along with others. But okay, here's a story that a few people have heard, but the last time I saw Joey, before he went to the hospital, we had a party at CBGB's. And next door at CBGB's gallery had a back room that they used as a private area. Well, I was there with Joey and Jesse Nalen and Jerry Adams.
Oh, Jerry's my buddy. I used to work at the Red.
Jerry's one of my closest friends along with JiMi.
Ah.
Bring him on.
But the four of us were. The only thing I remember that night was Jesse and Joey comparing their bar mitzvahs, and all I could think was, now this is a real New York moment. Absolutely true, folks.
glad you said bar mitzvahs real quick, you know.
That's funny. So they told their real last names?
Nah.
Wow, that's funny though. That is cute. So who had the better bar mitzvah? Somehow I think it was.
That I don't remember. I think they were probably both
Jesse,
about
of
equal.
course.
And that was
joke
probably,
about that.
and that was probably
Camels?
the last time either of them had anything done to religious extremes.
There was a father who wanted the best bar mitzvah ever. He hired 1,000 camels.
Sounds like an MTV
going down,
television
all
show.
of a sudden.
My sweet 16 or my sweet bar mitzvah.
Yeah, what happened? He goes, all these
My
camels.
best bar mitzvah.
Well, that sounds like the guy on Long Island who built the body armor, hired Aerosmith for his kid's bar mitzvah.
Oh, I know people in
And I think they
like
just
that.
sentenced him to 20 years for looting his company.
Whoa.
That's pretty heavy.
I know people in Greenwich, Connecticut that hired like what's his name, like Ja Rule or something, you know, like yeah, that's funny.
I got
Yeah,
an
for a bar
Aerosmith.
mitzvah.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they have a lot of money.
Oh, yeah.
Even
As they can.
Yeah,
A gig is a gig.
exactly. And those gigs are like highly, like a lot of zeros.
If that was the case, I want AC/DC for my bat mitzvah.
When Pete knows this story, Pet Cemetery. The Ramones played in Maine, and Stephen King's son was a Ramones fan.
Actually, Pet Cemetery was filmed in Sleepy Hollow Cemetery
That's right.
up by Tarrytown, the same
The Headless
cemetery
Horseman.
from the Headless Horseman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The video was filmed.
But the insult to Aerosmith was that Stephen King invited the Ramones back to stay overnight at his place.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Stephen King, the thing I love the most about Stephen King is, not besides the fact that there's so many things to love about Stephen King, but the one thing I heard is he has a room in his house that's all like wallpapered with rejection letters. I know, and I think that is just like so freaking awesome.
That's very, very different.
Because look what it meant. It meant absolutely zippo.
And he definitely got the last laugh.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And so does Kathy Bates, right?
That movie's too much.
I know. I know. It's so.
Every time I see that movie, I'm like, my friend.
I know. That's what I
Misery? Was that Misery? Misery.
I was like, no, don't do it. No, she's gonna do it.
I know. It's so scary, right?
That's creepy.
She's, I know.
Sponsored by Dr. Scholl's.
We'll take it. We'll take the sponsorship. Absolutely. So, where'd you grow up, Peter?
I grew up in Long Island.
Okay. So, what do you think of Long Island? I've heard some different stories. I think it's fine, but
It's fine.
Did you
It's a
love
great
it?
place to grow up.
yeah,
Real close to the city.
yeah, close enough.
Amityville.
Actually, there's a really good little rock club just a few blocks away from the Amityville Horror House.
Do you remember when Danceteria was out there
Oh, yeah.
in the Hamptons?
Well, I was never there. I went to the ones
It
in the
was.
city.
I know.
I'm acquainted with John Argento, who owned them.
Right.
And
They did open out there for like a short time. I just remember.
I think it was just for one season. And
That's
I
the
don't think
one time I went to the Hamptons and it rained the whole time and it was horrible. I hate
Of course.
Yeah, but we did go to Danceteria and I know. I haven't been back. Do you go out there?
Yeah,
As much as him?
occasionally.
As much as Jimmy Bones?
Yes.
Really?
Well, we've driven out there several
I've been
times.
there a few times.
Do you drive?
I do drive, and I don't have a car. I live in the city, it's too hard to park.
I know.
I had one for a while, I gave it away.
Yeah,
Couldn't take it.
it's really you have to pay rent for your car.
Yes, it's ridiculous. Or move it every 5 minutes and it becomes a full-time job.
Yeah.
This time.
Exactly. I know. So did you want to ask him anything?
You know everything.
Not really. I pretty much know everything.
Do you know what color underwear he's wearing?
Jimmy's a member of the immediate family, so
The
Yeah.
best thing that you could say about him, if he weren't here to hear you say it, would be what?
probably the best guitar player around New York City.
Wow.
And I've seen them all.
Strings attached to that compliment. Very good.
Nothing but the fact. Nothing but the fact.
Aw, that's nice. So when did you guys meet?
When I moved to New York. When I moved to New York in, 87, we were
Yeah.
working at a couple clubs, promoting, and then we started hanging out at the Cat Club.
And I was working with Terry Kennedy back then, Sanctuary Productions, she booked everything, but she was dyslexic, so I ran it all and emceed it all, and we got to be really good friends and stay that way.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Cat Club, that was a fun place.
The best.
I love the Cat
Cat
Club.
Club. I was there many times.
Me too.
Every Wednesday.
Cat Club dancers.
Yeah, Cat Club was
Yeah.
so much fun.
Yes.
I
And one thing I can say, I've spent more time on the New Jersey Turnpike with him than anybody else.
be careful on that road. I know. I have horror stories from that road.
Yeah, we got to watch out for Walmart trucks.
Well, not only that, that's only the new one.
Yeah.
But that road has a lot of history. I've
Yes.
had a bad experience. Were you always safe on that road?
Yeah.
Good. Good for you.
Did you take the George Washington or the Verizon?
The Holland Tunnel.
Oh,
There you go. Then you're closer to wherever you're going.
Oh, yes.
Exactly. So where'd you grow up? Long Island? And
Long
then when
Island,
did
Hicksville.
Okay, so now you live here.
Actually, I still live on Long Island,
Oh, you
but it's
do?
not that far away.
No, you know how to do it. What do you do? The LIE?
Yeah.
And I never understand the traffic on that. It's like traffic, and then it just opens, and then what is
That's
that?
because most people have
Somebody
no
told me
idea how to
it's
drive.
physics. That it's like
Too many cars.
Yeah, it
There's
does.
too many cars.
yeah.
And too many people on that one road going to the airport.
So do you think that Star Trek is going to happen? Do you think we'll actually get beamed out soon enough?
Not in my lifetime.
You don't think so? What do you think?
What happened?
You think we'll get beamed up like, in Star Trek? I mean, a lot of the stuff is happening today that
Things are definitely afoot. Who knows what's going on?
Could be
Think
headed
we'll
for
really
global
find out
boiling.
who
Global boiling.
Yeah.
Global
you think
warming.
we'll find I Dream of Jeannie somewhere and like she'll be able to link us to Long
Oh, I
Island?
certainly hope so.
I hope so too. If you could find I Dream of Jeannie, which beach would it be at?
Montauk.
Of course,
Yeah,
there you
of
go. Right. Yeah, well,
To hell with the rest of the Hamptons. Montauk is the fun place.
so that's the one you both like, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's the more party town.
Yeah.
The duck farm still in Cinema Ridges. I used to go to the Linden here in Cinema.
Well, if you take a certain way
It
down
smelled
through
really
Flanders,
bad.
they still have the giant duck on the side.
Okay.
of the
Duck
landmark.
farms, yeah. And the smell in the summer was permeating for miles. I remember that.
Would you like to push the button?
Push the button.
Push your button. Is there a button that says vaporize?
No, you have to bring us.
Maybe stun.
No.
Oh, let's try another one.
Come on.
I
That's
love
for
the
the
sound of
wine.
making glass.
I'll take the check, waiter.
There you go. So,
Wah, wah, wah.
yeah. Do you have a website that you want people to find you at?
No, I'm just on Facebook.
That works. That works.
And I'm one of those people that doesn't accept everybody. I actually do have to know them or have met them.
Good for you.
Otherwise, I would have thousands of people on there. And whenever I go to check Facebook, I would get too many messages from people that I really don't care to see
I take
what
everybody.
they're doing every 3 minutes.
I take everybody.
Yeah. How many friends do you have?
I don't know.
Couple
A
thousand.
couple thousand, something like that.
you.
Yeah. You gotta meet people.
Exactly.
You gotta meet people. You only live once.
It's a virtual world, right?
Exactly.
Well, thank you guys so much for visiting, and please come back anytime.
Well, thank you, Ruth.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, and we'll be back.
They